Good morning. Good morning to the beautiful people. Beautiful people. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is Monday. Today is Motivation Monday, or better known as Mindset Monday. We are today going to talk about some things that will be beneficial for your going forward in life, your training regimen, your diet regimen, your just anything you plan to do for this New Year resolution, fitness. How about a shout out to them Eagles too, right? Wait for Kingston to get up in here. He'll be here soon, man. We're gonna wait for some people to get in here. I'm early bird, man. Early bird gets the worm. Mike Ball says the Breakfast Club. We're the early bird gets the worm. So much to talk about, but why I'm waiting for Kingston to get here, you know, not to get off track, but Mindset Monday. So I don't know why people decide all of a sudden to send me emails and attach things of what's going on in certain communities and ask, can you still believe this guy's doing the same thing? Can you believe this girl's doing the same thing? Code, can you believe it? I know you haven't been around Code. I know you don't want nothing to do with this, but look at these people. They're attacking me now. What should I do? Man, I really, to be honest, say to myself, why would you even ask me that? I mean, with all due respect, I really don't care what other people are doing. These people for 3 years have been doing the same thing nonstop. Nonstop. Like me, I'm trying to better myself. I'm in here, yeah, I might not have an audience like them, but I have real good people in here. People that care about good content, care about a message that's bettering people's lives and not just being negative. And to be honest, to all you guys out there and gals that's still running your game, talking your crap, have fun, have at it. But it's pretty sad that for adults, these people are over 50 to be acting like that. You know, it just shows that the subs really don't like that. But why this is Mindset Monday is because I believe, man, mind over matter, no matter what the situation, get your mind right. But you have to train yourself. Your mind is the biggest muscle in your body. Your skin is the biggest organ. I believe that you can make yourself do anything, man. We're smart, we're Homo sapiens, man. We're pretty you know, but as quick as you could teach yourself something, as quick as you can lose something. And there was many times I wanted to say names and come at people but then it just goes against everything I stand for. Like we just raised $2,150 to Make the Wish. Maybe to some people that's nothing, but to most of you people out there that can call yourself content creators, 3 years I've seen you do the same thing. This year is going to be big though, because we're going to do this in not a corporation, but a nonprofit, so we can reach a bigger audience to where I can start really going out to different businesses and people to say, look, this guy donated this. Would you like to do this? But you can't do any of that if you're on the internet and you're known for arguing with women, fighting with people, running your mouth, acting tough when you're not, acting like you're really in a club when you're not, acting like that you're, in the mob when you're not. Like that's the one thing about this internet, man. And I say this to everybody out there. I don't care who you are. Why would you want to fake who you are? Why do you want to be something else? That's the biggest problem why people can't get their mind right. Because when you're not focused on what you have to do and what's in front of you, and you're looking behind you to the side, it doesn't sustain. It doesn't work, man. It really doesn't work. You have to focus on where you're going. Focus on what you're doing. Say, oh, Code, he says the same crap every day. All he does is talk about blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but you know what? There is people that email me and appreciate what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is for the people who've been on here for years doing the same thing, man, I don't see how anything. And the thing is, not only have you been up here for 3 years doing nothing, but now you're known and there's people recorded you yelling at women, talking about whatever, being disrespectful. This is the rest of your life, your grandkids, your kids. Everybody's going to see that, man. So at the end of the day, do what you want. I don't care because I'm doing what I want. But I respect people who are trying to make a difference for the better and not just to cause and create havoc and drama. Hardwire, what's up, brother? No, I was listening, man, but I was working on my car. I had a problem with it. Man, look, you just got to keep going, bro. Look at me. You had more than I had. No, I appreciate you, bro. I would have stayed longer, but I said, for anything I do, no matter where I'm at, I'm going to stop by and say hi. Lee Lance, what's up, brother? Hardwire, you doing good, bro? Hardwire, I got a question for you. I was going to text you yesterday. I need to get a camera, right? So I can start vlogging and doing stuff. What do you recommend? Something to start out with. I mean, I seen Canons. The camera I like is a Canon EOS Rebel. I like that camera. The T6. Oh, Kingston's in here. I sent you the link, brother. He's probably doing his hair and making a sandwich. But no, Kingston's been here with me too, man. All we've been trying to do is create positivity. So let me show you something, man. To all you people out there who don't want to Kingston, man, you're not showing a good start for the new year, Kingston. You're being an insubordinate right now. So look, let me show you a couple things, man. Now, what I want to say is this. Number one, I'm going to react to this. This right here is the Spiritual Dive channel. I don't own this content. This is fair use. I am going to do a reaction to this. Now, this is obviously something towards a positive direction. But when I listen to this, I don't know if you'll hear it, but listen, tell me if you hear what I hear, and we're going to talk about this because I'd like to react to this. Fair use. Thank you, Spiritual Dive.
Which has the power to completely transform our lives forever, is the mirror principle. This great transformation doesn't involve a specific technique or strategy that requires action. This principle is related to the person you want to become. For example, if your desire is to become a millionaire, the truth is that you need to become a millionaire on the inside before this manifests itself on the outside. Otherwise, you'll keep jumping from one place to another, thinking that the problem lies with you.
Now, that's what I just said. I'm sitting here telling you guys that it's one thing at a time, man. You have to focus on you. You have to stay right. Now, say, Code, what do you know about this? You're just some guy from Philly trying to do a podcast. I didn't make it to 52 from being dumb. I've been through a lot, seen a lot, a whole lot I don't know, and a whole lot that I haven't seen yet. But I do know that focus on one thing, man. Trying to do 1,000 different things and wondering why your life's all screwed up and why you can't do things, that's really because of you, man. Now, what I think about this is Spiritual Dive. Thank you for this content, fair use. This guy always has positive videos. But the one thing about this that I think is different is the way he's saying it, man. Just listen. Now, if you want to change, that's up to you, obviously. But hey, K Truth, what's up, girl? What he's saying, though, and why I can relate and why I wanted to react to this is that you have to change internally, man. Your mindset, everything has to be different. You can't, just like insanity, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. The only time you can do that is work because you have to get the 40 hours or whatever you get to get that check. Consistency, obviously, but the people who can't change internally and think that because they might look a certain way or act a certain way or be perceived a certain way, when you really peel the layers back, you can see what that person is. And 9 out of 10 times, all these people, just like all of us, we're broken, man. I mean, we've been broken, we've been hurt, we've been through some things, lost a loved one, whatever you've been through, trauma. And sometimes we take that and it manifests into something else. And sometimes it gets away from you. But the thing is remember this. There's always been a time in your life before you went to whatever, to a time when you didn't do whatever, to where there was normalcy in your life, maybe, to where like there was no drinking, alcohol, partying, doing sex, any of that stuff. There was a time in your life where you didn't have that. And then once it's introduced to you, or you use that to compensate for another feeling, and you think you're actually helping yourself, but you're really going back. Like right now, look at the weather, snowing out here, right? Now, he says, spiritual dive. He says, change your mindset, right? Within. How many people are looking at the snow saying, oh man, I hope some kid comes around with a shovel so he can shovel it. Or maybe you do have an injury and you can't shovel. The thing is this, though. What do you do to help that injury? Get back in the gym, lose weight, train, work around it, strengthen all the muscles around. So the next time the weather's bad, you can tackle that. Or you just stay stagnant and say, whatever. I don't have to worry about it. I'll just give some kid $10. I mean, that's not really solving a problem. Now, if you're restricted and physically your limitations, it's a whole different story. But unless you're in a wheelchair, right? God forbid, or you can find to a bed like my father, you should be able to walk around the block or walk up and down the street or go up and down your steps. And if you can't do that, the reason why is because of your mindset. You're looking in the rear view. You're trying to do 10,000 things at once. Let me get into it again. Spiritual dive, thank you for this. Fair use, man. See, you know what? I got to stop it there because that's what it becomes. You guys didn't even see that. Hold on. Did I mess that up? You didn't see that. What the heck is going on here? Hold on, guys. That was awesome.
So today, we're going to unravel this principle and how it can actually change your life. Reality is a mirror that reflects your relationship with yourself and the world, or with reality itself, your inner world and your outer world. What do I mean when I say that? Well, let's go back to the example of becoming a millionaire.
Listen to this, guys.
If your relationship with money is that you're not capable of making money, that you're not good at making money, then the mirror of reality will say, oh, that's what you believe, so be it. Here's more evidence of why you're not capable of making money. And consequently, life will give you.
That's what I'm about to say. See, that's what happens. It becomes about the excuse why you can't do this, why you can't do that. Just like these people on here. Oh, well, I can't stop fighting with people because they're attacking my family. Well, man, if you're around these people and that's all they're doing, that's what your life's going to be about. If you can't make a dollar, or what they're saying, using it as a reference, spiritual dive, fair use. I like what he said, that to react to that is this. Anybody who has a drive inside them or had a drive inside them and no longer does, it's just like working out, man. Your muscle has memory. Go back. You got to tap back into the Rolodex. Tap back into your computer, your little I'm having a brain for it. Your little SD card. Get back, tap into that, man. You'll always remember what you did. You always remember how it was. Now, maybe you haven't done it in a while, but you'll get back to that. You have to want more for yourself, man. Like, that's why I'm here. I'm here to motivate you guys. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm some guy who knows everything, but I do know one thing. I do know that when the time gets tough and you want to quit and you don't want to do anything, like every day when I wake up, it's like, oh my God, here we go again. It's like a roller coaster ride. Or like 6 times at night, my father was coughing, I had to get up. But you have to do it. There's nothing you can do. So what do? You deal with it, man. You get it over it. And once you put that wall down and you stop making excuses for why you can't do something or you keep procrastinating, look, I'm not saying I still don't. We all are guilty of that. But you start learning how to deal with things differently and better to where you're not stuck as bad as it was. Things get easier. See, a lot of us go through trauma in our life, and the trauma takes over to chaos, to clutter, to be disorganized, to be just all over the place. Scatterbrain, just like he said. You're trying to make money, you can't make money. There's 1,000 things in your head telling you why you can't, rather than go get the money or go find a way to get the money. I mean, excuses are bad, but when you think of an excuse, an excuse is really just us. You can't blame people for that, man. How could you blame another man for telling you that oh yeah, well it's his fault because he just like these guys. That the reason why I don't like rats is I'll tell you why. It's not about the whole street thing, the gangster thing, the biker thing. It's not about that. We all knew what we got when we were getting into the street doing things. We all knew what came with that. And now when a man gets caught and then he tells on another man because he has to save his family and he wants to do what's right, you're taking another man from his family. That's why I don't like informants. That's why I've never been up here with any rats. Look, I don't wish people bad. I'm not sitting here saying I live that life. It's not about me because I'm in anything or have to worry, look over my shoulder. In fact, it's quite the opposite. But the fact of the matter is that if you're going to preach to kids and you're going to preach to this message of change and positivity, you got to keep it real, man. Tell these kids when you steer them from getting away from the street. When I coach and I went to schools and talked to them, I do all that. But then I also tell them too, but remember this, if you do decide to put one foot in the street or both and jump in or jump off the porch, remember one thing, there's consequences. We all know what comes with that. It's not just do this and, oh, well, why this happened to me? We all know what happened. And to be honest, when you're in the street life, any kind of that life, no matter what degree it is, from low level to high level, there's nothing good. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's the truth. Meaning that 9 out of 10 of them dudes you probably can never trust. And then in life, you go through carrying all that, thinking that friends are friends and who is that? And you find out it's a lie. How do you prepare yourself for that mindset? Go into things not just always looking to be let down, but go in knowing that there's a 50% chance that you will be let down. Don't let things catch you off guard. Preparation is a must. You have to do that. Now, why is Code up here talking about preparation? Because let me tell you something. What was the supermarket yesterday? Packed. What was Home Depot? Packed. Why? Because people really didn't prepare. Last minute preparation. So you got to run out, get the salt, the shovels, whatever. Don't be that. Let's get ahead of the game. And I promise you, when you get ahead of the game and you start preparing yourself and get your mindset right and dealing with things, letting the bull crap go and straight through the windshield and not the rear view, your life's going to be a lot easier, man. Your blood pressure is going to come down. You're going to be less stressed out. Now, listen, will you be stressed? Probably. Could you still get upset? Most definitely. But it's what you do after that is what matters. Just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you have to take that out on anybody. I mean, seriously, man. Like we just finished week 18 of football. I mean, Hardwire's in here. He's upset about his Steelers, but he still goes every day with a half a smile, whatever he does. And I mean, I'm being sincere because he knows that life goes on. Let me check the chat out, man. How's everybody doing over here? I didn't mean to hit you with all that, but you know what? It's time. My father's very sick right now, like cough and stuff, man. Subordination, Kingston. Nah, hold on. Miss Lance, I'm sorry I didn't see you. I know that Hardwire, did he put something about a camera in here? What kind, Hardwire again? I'm sorry. Lee Lance, K-Truth. Hold on, guys. Okay. I seen these cheap ones on there, Hardwire, for like $100 with the tripod and all that. I was thinking just for a year, just to start making content. Damn straight, bro. Damn straight. Well, no, Lee Lance, what do you know? You know anything about the cameras, bro? Yeah. Yo, and I tell you again, man, I say it again. I don't kiss no man's ass for real. And I'm not scared of nobody but God. And I'm not saying it tough because I don't even like fighting. But the reason why I like Hardwire is because he's a 1%er and he acts like all the old heads I came up with, man. Real cool, man. Real cool. And you know what? Another thing, too, when you're around 1%ers that act like that and they're not all, rawr, everything goes smoother, man. People ain't tense. I've seen so many guys fumble, do shit, get nervous, man. Shit. When I was 19, hey, Kat, how you doing? Happy New Year. God bless. I got to figure it out, man. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Kingston, the GoPro. But I still, wait. I'm still looking. I can't find what camera he said to get. He said, get that. It's a good one. Yeah, my father's coughing like crazy. I literally, Miss Lance, I had to give him, I have the, for the blood pressure and the sugar, I gave him the NyQuil type, whatever you want to call it. So another thing I want to talk about today, and I'm not done with this. So Spiritual Dive, guys, I'm telling you, man, check them out. Go look at their page, subscribe, whatever. But check this out. Listen.
More circumstances that confirm your hypothesis that will enable you to shape. I'm not good enough. I can't do in the mirror of reality is a projection of how you see yourself.
Projection of how you see yourself. Spiritual Dive, fair use. Thank you for the content. We're going to react to this segment right here.
And how you see the world. If you look at yourself and think you're not good enough, the mirror will simply reflect that belief. I'm not good enough. I can't do this because I'm not good enough. And the mirror will respond, you're not good enough. Here's more proof of why you're not good enough. The reflection is based on the messages you send to the mirror of reality. The mirror of reality is, in a way, like a loyal friend who is always willing to validate what you believe. So instead of trying to directly manipulate the reflected image, we must learn to transform the image we project in front of the mirror. This is similar to the act of influencing someone. When we say directly to someone, don't do that, the likelihood of them doing exactly what has been forbidden is high.
Yes.
However, if we choose to motivate and inspire, presenting persuasive reasons to avoid certain actions and explaining the potential negative impacts, the person will...
I got to pause it right there. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys all the time. Me being here to be positive, Norwegian guy, to uplift you guys. Maybe it might be boring to some, but there's always somebody somewhere going to say, yo, it's in the morning. He's in a good mood. He's trying to give us, a little bit of a good positive content. And not only that, too, it's like he just said, if you believe and look in the mirror, if you let people get to you, You start believing that crap, your life's going to be pretty miserable, man, because you're going to go your whole life looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, I don't like what I see. And then you start acting out the way you look, the way you treat other people, the way you start treating yourself, the way you dress, the way you might not eat right, you might not work out, because you start saying to yourself, well, what's the difference? Why do I need to make a change? Why do I need to do anything internally? Or maybe I'll try externally and that still won't fix inside. You can't have it both ways. So look, what I always say and what was taught to me, remember, I was a personal trainer for a long time and a youth coach. And a lot of coaches before me, a lot of inspiration and training fighters and being there, working corners. One thing I've always noticed is even if you fail, as long as you try, like this is no, T-ball, give a trophy out to every kid. That's real rap. As long as you apply yourself and you don't just do nothing, or you have an opportunity, you don't seize the moment, you don't grab it, you let it go, or you say to yourself, because you're back in the mirror again, oh, I can't do it. I'm not even going to waste my time. There's no way I could do it. Look at me. I'm not in shape. I'm not this. You start beating yourself up, and then you can't do it. And that's not good. You have to, man. You have to look in, man. But, Connor's thing, the secret, no, I heard about it, though. See, Lee, you do know what I'm going through because you took care of your family and stuff, man. Norwegian guy, God bless, brother. Yeah, it's cold here. It's like 25. Cat, I'm glad to see you. I guess you're blocked. I think Carlos told me. I don't know how you were blocked, but sorry about that. Sessa, it's a good one this morning, brother. Now that Sessa's here, let me go to this, right? I got more off of Sessa learning, all right? Big brother shit. I've learned more from him. Even we lost the years I didn't see him. I was young and wild, whatever. Catching up with him last couple of years now. Watching somebody who changed internally and it reflected outside. And he's able to look in the mirror and appreciate what he sees and appreciates his worth and his value. Therefore, he takes care of his family and he's very good to his friends and he gives good advice and good motivation. That's what I try to do. When you're around people like that, it's that much easier. See, that's the thing, man. Sessa is a good dude. And not just because he's my dog, it's because I can name 10,000 people. Maybe not 10,000, but 1,000 people that I could, whatever, a couple hundred people that he's helped out. And he's done all that because he changed internally. He got away from the street shit. He knows he don't have nothing to prove to nobody. He loves his family. Like, that's a big difference from when you're in the street hanging out with guys or being around people that don't have no respect for life and no self-worth or value, to where that you're literally, and I don't say this braggadociously, some things could happen, like me, get shot, could go the wrong way, God forbid. For many people it has. And I don't say that brags, man. None of that shit, because that was a bad night. There's nothing tough to talk about that. To be honest, I should have been home. As a matter of fact, I look at myself as an idiot, but I can't stay in the past. I have to go forward. And Sass is one of them dudes that can basically, he has a little format and template that he used in his life. And the little hints and the mantras and the little advice he gives, man, it goes a long way for people like me. Straight up, man. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, brother. We have to, man. And it doesn't matter. Look, It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. I don't care if you're a junkie, not a junkie, a drunk, not a drunk, whatever you got going on in your life, rich, poor. If you have self-respect and you treat people right, that's all that matters, man. If you don't have no self-respect and you're the type of dude that'll try to get with your boy's girl, or, you'll go to the store for your aunt and you'll take $20 out. That's the shit that I'm not with. Now, me and Cecil will tell you it's because we're Italian. And there's only two kinds of people in the world that there is. Italians and people that wish they were. Nah, I'm just joking. Yeah, brother. For real. Always tells me look for the sun. And his dad used to say this. You know what the problem is? They never peaked in life. And peaking doesn't have to be just money. Peaking has to be to that point where you're like, yo, I love myself. I look in the mirror. I'm confident. I'm going forward with this crap. I mean, shit. Life is reality, man. So many people up here, these fake tough guys. I'll beat you up through the computer. And all the women up there that lie on people and say whatever. You got to laugh at that. Because to be honest, see, the one thing I will tell you, when you change your life and you do go for the better, you're doing shit right, the one thing, too, that stays with you all the time is you now have like muscle memory. Like I said, things do become easier. Rather than seeing a negative situation, you might not insert yourself in that. You'll back out quicker. You won't get involved. Or even if your name's brought into it, as long as nobody's putting hands on you, what do you care? I mean, that's maturity. That's what you do in life. Your mindset has to be better. If you never changed in your life and you never dug deep and turned that clock and you stayed going, what usually happens to a clock, right? If you don't change it, it stops working, the batteries die. What else? I mean, they get old, they freeze up. It's the same thing with your life, man. What do you think is going to happen? People really think that you can just do whatever you want in life, live however you want, do what you want, treat people like shit. And you might think because you have money that you are the shit. But I tell you what you don't have. When you go home every night, look in the mirror, you don't like what you see because you know you're being a piece of shit. Even though when it comes to religion and faith, there's no one sin greater than the other. And the worst sin of all is not acknowledging the Lord Jesus Christ. That's my faith. That's what I like, right? So if you've seen what Jesus did at the Last Supper, prostitutes, drug addicts, he had everybody with him because he knew that they had to change their life and go right and fly right and be right. And when you do that, it makes for a better life. When you have a better aura about you, people can sense that. I mean, if you walk around, oh, that dude's miserable all the time. How many people do you know like that? You know? Yeah, Lee, you know. Yup. GoPro. Okay, GoPro Insta 360. Yeah, I know, man. Kingston. Yeah, I know I'm monetized again, Cat, so I don't want to play no music anymore. He's hanging. He's sick right now. Hey, I want to play one more segment of this, guys. Check this out, man. For real.
Feel more inclined to listen and accept our influence.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every single month.
So our goal is to influence our world indirectly. The mirror of reality simply intensifies what you say. It will always reflect what you hold to be true in your mind, both about yourself, your identity, and your worldview. Please remember that this is one of the most crucial keys. Now, the question is,
Spiritual Dive, thank you for this content. Fair use. I'm going to react to this segment too, but this is a great channel with great content. Go give them a sub, a like, whatever.
How can we change this? How can we interrupt this pattern and consciously choose what we want? You need to create your own.
Yo, brother.
What's happening? I just got home.
Yo, man, let me tell you something.
You still
That
live,
channel,
right?
that channel, Spiritual Dive. If you're home bored, just go in there and just check it out. Bro, let me tell you something. I always say this all the time. Yo, what do I always tell people? You heard me a million times. Look in the mirror, love yourself, man, because bro, if you don't, who will? And if you don't, your life's gonna be like crap, man. So, it's how you doing, brother? Yo, I'm glad you're here because I want to talk football. I mean, bro, I think, to be honest, I think the first 2 blocks I just did, or that first, what do you call that, first monologue or whatever, dude, I think that was pretty good. I give myself a little credit today. But, bro, the Eagles, I mean, let me ask you something. Okay, honestly speaking, from an unbiased opinion, do you think that the Eagles have a chance to get to the Super Bowl?
For sure. They got more than a chance to just get there. I think there's 4 teams that could win it. I think the Eagles can win it, the Chiefs can win it, the Bills can win it, and the Lions can win it.
Now, let me ask you, Lions, there you go. Let me ask you another question.
There he is.
What were those 2? Yo, the Vikings played who yesterday?
Lions, they got beat.
No, wait, hold up. Who were the 2 quarterbacks that were doing horrible on both teams? They were just like, was it Dallas? No. I think it was the Vikings. No,
maybe
they played
Dallas and
No, wait.
No, Vikings played the Lions last night.
Vikings played the Lions, so definitely wasn't the Lions.
Was it Cowboys Commanders?
I don't. Anyway, there's 2. I'll figure it out a little bit, but yeah, the Vikings got whooped. But I was watching. I watch these quarterbacks, and then I look, and everybody's talking about McKee. I got people were at my house. They was going,
Who the quarterback for Philly?
Yeah,
the backup there.
Yo, Ant. We gotta go to Ant. It's a shame. We gotta go down there, man. To the Eagles.
Yep.
Look at the Steelers Super Bowl. Hey,
Giants have done that a couple times, gotten the 7th seed, and
Cat likes the Bengals. You like the Bengals?
Nah, I think she likes the Lions because she's from Michigan.
Damn straight, Lee.
I just saw she had the 313 in her screen name, so I figured that might have been the area code.
Chester, you know what I'm doing, brother. I would talk about you the same way I talk about anybody else who inspires me as a mentor to me, brother. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, my dad always told me that too. He's having a little problem though, brother. He's coughing, but so Kingston.
A lot of people that I'm friends with on Facebook got like something called norovirus.
Yeah, that's what they were saying in the chat. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know. I've never had it, but I guess a lot of people
give up the trophy.
Were getting it. Huh?
She said I have to give up my trophy. I don't know what she means by that. Oh, lost in the playoffs by 20. Damn.
Yeah, I took the Vikings last night plus 7-5, but they got crushed. I figured it would be a 7-point game one way or the other at least,
So now the Jets, they should have a good, what's the name, right? Draft pick? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I think they should have like a 6, 7, 8 draft pick. I'd like to see them maybe try to draft a quarterback early, let Rodgers come back for one more year, and kind of let that guy sit in the back, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I can't wait for that. And when we do that, even if I got to get it the day before, I'm getting the camera. But yo, Ant, check this out real quick while you're here. So my car was making this whistle noise, right, Kingston? On the Volvo. No, loud, bro. It's annoying. So they have this thing. It looks like it's almost like a valve cover gasket, but it's called an oil trap. And I figured out that was what's wrong. They wanted $200 from the dealer for the part. I wound up getting it for $40. It had like 14 screws. And all it is like a valve cover gasket and this round cylinder that has like a sensor in there. So it's like every 100 miles you got to change them, because what it does is it stops the dirt and like the bad gases going into the car.
Sure.
So after a while they get like gooky, and that's crazy. But it works, thank God. On this side of the pond, soccer. Yeah, I know. Hey man, football's getting big over there. My nephew was playing professional football in Italy.
That's the worst when you have like a significant other or whatever, and you live with them. They're sick for like 2 weeks, and then when they start getting over it, you get it, and it freaking goes back and forth.
Lee, you're nuts, bro. That's great. That's great shit.
Go fund me.
Yeah, Rock Auto. I should have called there too, but I got it pretty cheap. Barbie
in the house.
Kingston, did you see this other stuff going on in New York with the guy who was stabbing people? And how many times? Where do you see this, bro? I'm gonna blow your mind. Watch this.
Barbie, are you from Canada or out west? I know we got a couple Canadians hanging out here. Not today, but
watch this.
Hey, does anybody have any good shows that they suggest to start watching on like Netflix?
Yes.
Netflix or Hulu? Well, you've given me a couple to watch, but they're on like HBO and shit.
No, well, Hulu, I just watched a good show there. Well, I'm waiting to see Gladiator, man. That's still like $22.
You know what I'm going to go see at the movies this Friday is that movie Den of Thieves 2.
Oh, yeah, that's my shit. All right, Casey, you ready?
First movie. I'm going to go see
Alberta,
that.
Canada. Shout out to our Canadians.
Barbie, you're from Canada?
Guys, check this out, guys. Just listen to this real quick. 2 minutes. A homeless man with over 50 arrests has been charged with stabbing a man aboard a Lower Manhattan subway. 50 arrests, this dude, man. 50.
For petty stabbings, they'll say.
Look.
Stabbings.
Yeah, I know. Jamar Banks. Yo, you know what they said? We have cameras on the subways now. Get out of here. Look, Jamar Banks, 52, who resides in Brooklyn, homeless shelter, was taken into custody by NYPD warrant squad at the 219th Street station in the Bronx at around midnight on January 5th, transported to Transit District 2 inside the Canal Street station. Oh, I know where that's at. Banks is accused of getting into a dispute with a 35-year-old man aboard a northbound 2 train at around 9:40 a.m. January 1st. During the argument, he allegedly stabbed the victim in the back with a large knife. So, blah, blah, blah. The guy was rushed to the hospital. We all know how that went down, but 50 prior arrests. Now, I have to ask you this, Kingston.
I want to see the rap sheet, what it looks like.
If this guy was obviously mental, right? We understand. Like, why did New York?
Why did he get 50 arrests? You know what I'm
Why
saying?
did they give $5 billion to illegal immigrants and put them in hotels, and our homeless has nothing? Seriously, like the homeless shelters are overrun by. Look, what I'm saying is you could do both. You want to help the immigrants? They should be all in one section somewhere. You know, they spread them all over, taking over schools. The kids in certain areas, like the more poverty-stricken kids, whether they're Spanish, African-American, or Caucasian, they're getting hit the hardest, man. Their medical they can't get because doctor offices are flooded. Excuse me. You got schools that are overrun by migrants that the teachers, language barrier, all this stuff. All I'm saying is it's common sense, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Didn't. Oh. Can't really put on a Ohio State game.
I haven't even.
It's good to see Norwegian guy back here, man.
Any lines or anything like that?
No, I'll tell you what, Norwegian guy.
Games coming up.
I'll tell you what I like, brother. I love Deadliest Catch, Sig Hansen.
Yep.
And he's over there now catching fish. I would love to go to Norway.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of his boat, the Norwegian, right?
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, there's some hardworking fishermen. And you know what? Norwegian guy, my father's father in Italy, before he died, he died when my father was 2. He had 4 big fishing boats over there. But
wait,
you
he
know
died
what?
when you were 2 or when your dad was?
My dad was 2.
Wow.
So remember,
he grew up without his dad?
Yeah, my dad was born in 42.
That's why he's such a tough guy. Tommy Knuckles.
My dad was born in 41. So now when my dad was coming up, I thought it was a mailman. What happened was World War II, they invaded Italy, if you guys remember that, right? When they went through there, remember with Hitler and Mussolini and all that?
Mussolini.
Yeah, so my grandfather's boats were right on the water in Calabria, so they tore those boats up. Yeah, they banged those boats up, bro.
That's crazy. I heard Mussolini was not a good guy.
No, he wasn't. Yo, check this out. I showed you this, right? My daughter got me.
You still smoking that 5-hour energy vape?
Yeah, dude. I got the other one here too. Look.
Like negative 5 hour energy vape.
The kids are downstairs, so I won't never smoke in the house. The kids are here.
Yeah. Yeah, I burn it down outside. Plus, dude, even like the weed I got right now, I got to keep it out on the deck because on the back deck outside the house because it straight stinks. Like I can't even go in my laundry room and roll something up because the rest of the house will stink. So I got a little pool house outside that I hang out in, got a TV and shit like that. That's where I try to smoke out there.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, remember those few pictures I sent you a couple of weeks back? If you ever come up here, you got a little place to stay, a little spare room, like a spare pool house.
Oh, here we go. Look.
On our property, it's got, what's this here? Lobster.
My mom came here, Gloucester, at 16. My nonno was a fisherman, and my Uncle Joe still lobster.
Yeah, lobster.
And where are you at, Kat? Did she say where she was at?
Michigan.
Over in Michigan, huh? Come on over there. Michigan, come on.
I never been to Michigan.
Yeah, and the girl, right? There's a woman. The Prime Minister of Italy is a woman now.
Huh.
I heard she's related to Mussolini. Pool party Kingston this summer, right?
That's right. Big time.
Born in Gloucester, live in Detroit. Wait, Gloucester, New Jersey or Gloucester, Detroit? I'm lost.
The great state of Chicago.
Chicago. We got to do them jazz hands. Chicago. So, Kingston, check it out. So, what we're going to do is, Massachusetts. Sorry about that. Kingston. So, check it out, right? I'm going to get this camera in the next couple days. And when I start doing the video, what we're going to do, me and you, is we're going to run and how we do like a reaction. We're going to be able to, me and you, we're going to record me and you, like not doing it live. We're going to do a video of me and you doing a segment, like watching something, doing our input, put it on a video. We'll put music, all kinds of shit with it. And then we're going to put it up for like a premiere, man. That's going to be cool. Steve Easy. Hope you had a great New Year's, brother. God bless you and the family. Love the bandana, bro.
Steve Easy, what up, G?
Damn straight. Lifetime. My mother, Miss Lance, God rest her soul. Lifetime and Hallmark Channel. Nonstop. I went from M to M. Everybody from the 313, put your hands up and use the
Yeah, I think she's also saying she went from Mass to Michigan. I see what you're putting down, Kat.
Mass to Michigan. Hey, Kingston, that's near you, brother.
What's that?
Massachusetts, right?
Oh, Massachusetts, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, we hope you did too, brother, for real. Steve's been around too. I seen him first at Mike Ball's. He's been around for a minute.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So Kingston, let me ask you another question.
Ask away.
What is it like where you're at? You're in Connecticut. So what is it like at, say, like, when does your snow really start hitting, man? Like, I mean, I got to see that storm in the summer, whenever that was. That was pretty bad, bro, a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah, the flood, yeah. I don't know, man. It's pretty similar to like Philly and everywhere else around like the tri-state area, you know?
All right,
like
so wait, hold up. What's
whenever
the
it's
temperature where you're at?
I mean, it's got to be in the 20s.
Okay, well, that's what it is here. Hold on.
Or low 30s.
25 right here, bro.
Yeah, it's probably right around the same. I'm only, like 3 hours from you, so. And I'm kind of on the shoreline in Connecticut, New Haven County. So where I like my aunt who lives more north, lives like kind of up near Massachusetts. They always get hit with a lot more snow than us.
Yo, we're global, man. Yo, me and Norwegian guy, I've known him for a long time now. He's always been respectful. He's always come by, even no matter what was going on. I respect you, Norwegian guy. My brother. And you know what? Sig is a good guy. Monroe, Michigan, for real?
Yeah, Sig is awesome.
They put a bad story out of him about years ago. I didn't believe none of that shit.
What about
his one daughter said he like abused her and all that shit. That was all lies. It's sad, man. Same here, but almost broke my ass. Oh, sorry. Be careful, the kid. No, but you know what else, though? Kingston, one thing about this channel, what I'm trying to do, what we're trying to do is look, if you want to look at this channel, say, yo, that dude's corny. He's a whack job. I don't even know what the dude's thinking. You can say that. But one thing you can never say is, I use this platform to bash somebody, to disrespect somebody, to, do some shit that you just should never do, because there's a lot of that going on. I've used this platform as positive, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. Hey, and I'll say it again.
It's going to have good character and some people don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm telling you, one day this channel is going to go, and it's going to go very big, and it's going to be to the point where I'm really in my own studio sitting down with guests and doing positive stuff. And then it'll be to the point where every month we're doing a fundraiser for a charity or certain cause. Yeah, man.
That'd be cool. Each month, on the 1st it starts, and then on like the last day of the month, that's when it'll close. And each month it could go to, a certain community or, whatever, And I'm sure we'll come up with good ideas along the way. Our people that are subscribed and our friends that are in the chat today, they'll have some good ideas, and we'll.
Hey, Steve Easy. I got a homeboy over there in Winston-Salem too, man. He just did. He's actually a master black belt in kickboxing. He's from Vineland, but the first trip he did 5 years. The second one was 9. He's away from all that shit now, but he's a solid ass dude. I've been there, man. I've been to Winston-Salem. It's nice. I love it, dude. His house, he paid like $250,000 for it. Over here, that house was at least $600,000.
That's your next fundraisers for Hardwire.
Look at this. He said, "Do a fundraiser for poor, unfortunate, down players." Oh man, Casey, you a Webby fan? I am.
Yeah, Chris Webby's a pretty good artist. He's been rapping for many years. I almost went to his show on Thanksgiving.
Oh wow, Steve.
Place around here.
Little Webby.
Chris Webby. He's a Connecticut-based, hip hop artist. But
no, the little Webby's with Boozy too. You don't know Little Webby?
Yeah. No, I know who you're talking about.
Little Webby.
Yeah, Boozy.
Little Webby.
I'm not into hip hop like I used to be. I like all the early 2000s and stuff. But
look, Ant's
everything else is just a bunch of diddler shit.
Yo, Ant's wife always makes some good food and then puts it up. The last time she put this chicken noodle soup, man, or whatever it was. Oh man, right on. But I don't eat eggplant.
Hungry, bro. I'm getting hungry.
No. Thank you, Norwegian guy. We appreciate you, man. Jenna Barrett, I hope you're having a great New Year, girl. God bless.
She's in Canada too, right?
Oh, he's a white dude, Webby?
Yeah.
Oh, kinda. Shit.
Yeah,
2 hour delay?
I think he's a year older or a year younger than me. I'm 36.
He's an Michigan fan. Yeah, Harbaug's hilarious, man.
I think Ohio and Connecticut are probably like maybe not the same size, but I do know Ohio's kind of smaller state. But man, we got a great country, don't you know?
Hey, Kingston, you know what I was thinking too, man? You know what we should do? No, seriously, like for the Super Bowl, maybe we could do like what you said before, like maybe like the day before, or do like a countdown, or maybe the same day, a couple hours before, do like a quick one, and like do some stats, because that's what I want to look at now. If you're asking me what I would bet from here on out, is there a game on tonight?
Nah.
No. All right. So if you're gonna ask me who I would bet and how I would bet, I want to see who's hurt. I want to see like you never did before, because I think
yesterday was actually an easy betting day because you're able to see which teams are out of it and don't have a playoff chance. Then teams like the Eagles, they're not playing any of their starters. So there's a lot of teams like that either had to play their starters because they were in a must-win to get into the playoffs. So I put money line down on all those teams that, like the Broncos, they had to win. The Chargers, they had to win. I won like probably $150 or 200 yesterday on Broncos and Chargers money line because they had to win to get to the playoffs. And like the Chiefs, Mahomes, none of their starters were in. Same thing pretty much in the other game. So
let me see. Hold up.
Or
did you see the Patriots? Did you see the Patriots?
Some guys are going for like incentives. Like one guy had to score another touchdown, or another guy had to rush for more than 60 yards. So you could kind of also take player props too.
Well, check. Did you see the Patriots F up the first pick?
I mean, I don't think the pick means much for the Patriots. They already got their future quarterback. How do you feel about Drake May, Steve? Jen and Barrett, are you from Canada?
Hey, hermano, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cómo estás?
What's good, Brad?
Bien, ¿y tú? Gracias, de nada.
The no-fly zone.
Tranquilo, hermano. Tranquilo. That's my dog. Love you, bro.
Yawning.
Carlos is in the house.
Love you too, bro. No, it's good.
For real, man.
Sure.
Okay.
Barstool Dave Portnoy likes him.
Yo, so let's talk about these quarterbacks, man.
Well,
so
the Jets actually, my bad, dude.
Go ahead.
The Jets just interviewed Mike Vrabel like the other day, and I don't think he wanted to coach the Jets. I feel like he just wanted to kind of threaten the Patriots, like, if you don't fire their coach so I can coach there, I'm going to start interviewing other places. And that forced the owner's hand to probably fire, because the head coach still got 5 wins this year. That's really good for a Patriot team that was only supposed to win like 1 or 2 games.
You think Mike Tomlinson's out? Is he still under contract, bro?
I would love to see the Jets get Tomlin. You know, he's never had a fucking losing season, Coach Tomlin. 19 or 20 seasons, never had
Bridgewater.
Never had
a losing season. Well, you know what, Kingston? Let me say something real quick. Out of like Jalen Hurts, right? I worry about that kid because of concussions. Now, what do you think about Pickett? You don't like him?
I don't hate him, but I like Hurts 10 times better than Pickett.
I know that.
But Pickett's okay to come in as like a backup or some shit like that. But yeah, Hurts is good, man. Even if you can't throw the ball that well, when you're a dual threat quarterback and you have the threat of rushing, that's big. That's going to open up a lot of. And then you got a guy like AJ Brown. All you got to do
Wow, they're dog.
Run straight down the field.
Kingston. Yo,
like
just reading over.
Yo,
bro, real quick. Over here in the Philly paper, bro, they're dogging him, man. They're dogging Pickett, bro. They're saying he's a bum. He's hurt already. They're saying that McKee did great on his audition. He's got the job. That
actually,
dude, Philly's rough, bro.
And their fans are rough too. Look, they wanted to fire Sirianni like fucking at the beginning of the season. They haven't lost a game in months.
Kingston, why'd you ask Jen and Bear if she's from Canada again?
I don't know. I just feel like some of the people in here are from Canada.
Steve Easy. Yeah. What do you got going on today, bro?
Just a lot of like personal stuff. I got to get some healthcare stuff taken care of. Like,
had you get that rash taken care of yet? I don't tell nobody.
No.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, look, I've already been on here an hour. I gotta look. Cessa say you playing pocketball. Yo, no, I got my father's got a cough, so I gotta go check on him and shit. And
yeah, that's tough.
I gotta run. It's still snowing here, brother. Hold on, let me see if I can show you.
Snow. I hope we get a little snow.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's snowing, brother.
That is cool. I love seeing videos. I love seeing videos of people that aren't from here witnessing and being in snow for the first time, like people from islands or people, you know.
Yeah,
well, you can tell with
thank you, Jen Bear. That's what's up, man.
Good shit.
That's cool though. Kingston, so what are you doing, man?
I gotta kind of make a few phone calls today and set up.
You gotta work tomorrow too? Get that money?
No, I might be doing a long distance move down to South Carolina next week.
For real? That's what's up. Dude,
yeah, like
go ahead.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I might be driving a load down to South Carolina with this other dude.
Yo, Carlos is crazy because
go try to make a couple grand quick.
Carlos told me last week that the mob tube over there is battling. I'm talking about not just them clowns over there, but some of the other big names too. Carlos, you called that shit. Yeah, I saw that. I popped on one video. Oh man, they were going at it. Sammy the Bull, that rat bastard. He's fighting with all kinds of people. He's fighting with Patrick Ben-David. He thinks that Patrick Ben-David owes him something. That dude's a weirdo, man.
Who, Sammy the Bull?
Yeah, dude.
He is a weirdo.
Come on. Dude, think of it this way.
No snow in Canada?
No, he says, oh, well, John Gotti, whatever, did me this, so I told. Bro, you knew going in the light that could happen. You told because you couldn't do the time, but then, I did 20 years after that. Yeah, you did 20 years. He's got a movie on that. Oh, what's the name?
Dude, I heard I heard
HBO.
I heard Chatting with Stacks took the bus to Manhattan and freaking beat up Michael Franzese.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I heard, dude. Chatting with Stacks. He took like 3 or 4 buses over to New York City and handled
You're breaking balls, right?
No, dude.
Thank you, Cat. God bless.
Chatting with Stacks runs the East Coast.
Yeah, right. You know what, though? Pickett sucks, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the rest dick.
I tell you what, the refs definitely have like an earbud in with somebody from Vegas saying like, oh, well, throw a flag or we need them to kick a field goal, some shit like that.
Look what Steve said.
Well, not a huge van line. I work with like a pretty big moving company, and then me and a couple coworkers take on our own jobs as well.
Carlos, I couldn't believe the big names I saw. These guys arguing and fight with each other over little bullshit. And then these little channels are named up. I said, oh, man, Carlos, he's just every time listen, I'm not dick riding, dude, because he knows that. I don't kiss nobody's ass. I only serve God. But every time he tells me something, it always comes true, man.
God.
For real. That's it. Yo, he does stuff. He's like, yo, Code, you won't believe this. I don't watch the channels. And then I see all this. I'm like, damn, man, like Michael Franzese Yo, Patrick Ben-David doesn't know Sammy Bull nothing. Sammy the Bull put a lot of people in jail. So did a lot of other guys. They chose to do that. The only thing I hate Kingston is they go on the internet like they didn't do that. You did it, and you did it. That's it. You put dudes that took them away from their family, man. No matter how it happened, this guy did this guy did that. Look, at the end of the day, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing to push the better narrative, man. Forget the streets. Forget looking up to guys that are so-called tough guys, man. Look up to the guy who's working every day, the guy who's coaching, the guy who's an average Joe, man, just getting by, but in the community doing stuff. Like, we got to get back to that, man. The respect has to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think it would be cool to be in the streets, not in the streets in a negative way, but in the streets to push what you're pushing here.
Yeah. Yo, you know what they say, Irish Ant? You know what the toilets in the Irish house, you know what they say when you flush them? Irish. And you know what else? Yo, Ant, you know what an Irish 7-course meal is? 6-pack and a potato.
Yeah, that's funny. That is.
But anyway, I got to get out of here though, bro. But I'll
like
call you later
Irish
on tonight, brother. I'll call you tonight. I'll call you later on.
That sounds good. Have a good day,
everybody. Thank you for coming by, man. Hold on, wait for a minute.
Hey,
I appreciate you, man.
TGIM. Thank God.
I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, like that spiritual dive said, look in the mirror, love yourself, man. Be positive, man. Internally change for you, and so people can see that you are a better person. To be honest, so you can see, but people can see that, and then when they see you better, they act different. Yeah, I know, Ant, right? All right, guys, God bless, man. Carlos, I know, man, straight up. Carlos, I'll call you later too, and I'll call you later. God bless everybody. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest.
Thank God it's Monday.
Like button. We're monetized, guys. My Cash App's still the same. If you ever want to donate something to help the show, I'm trying to get a camera so I can do content now. I'm just joking. Yo, but to be honest,
GoPro.
Yeah, if you ever want to donate, the Cash App's right there.
That's
Whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. But remember this, I'm here to make you guys understand.
There's the Cash App right here.
Yeah, you're important. Your life matters, and the smile matters. And you know what? You always get up there smile. God bless, guys. Peace.
Peace and chicken grease.